Stop being so frustrated and upset with everything. Stop being so mad at how your life is going right now. I promise you, you have way more things to be grateful for. If you sit there and really just think about it. I had a conversation today with my trading sister, and it was like, the amount of blessed that we are is actually kind of quite crazy. And it don't always feel that way because we just don't have what we want right now. But that's okay. It's really okay because we on the way. We getting there. I don't know which video, but I think I posted. I don't know. I might not like that video. But I told you I put some money in the account, and today was the first day that I was actually able to trade it. And I actually won the trade. Go pull it up. Yeah, had I actually, left my trade on all day, it actually would have hit TP, but I did end up closing it early because I am sticking to my rules. I wanted to be in and out of the market no later than 11 o'clock. It got to 11:30. Actually, it got to 11 o'clock. I left from down here, went to go start doing other stuff. At 11:30, it started playing around, take my money, and walked out of there. And I told y'all I have to start slow. I have to start slow, and it was excruciating. And you know what? Let me actually change that. It was not excruciating. It was exactly what I knew that it would be. I felt exactly how I knew I was gonna feel, and all I can say is that I was grateful. I was grateful that I was able to finally, first trade back, get back in. I did not hesitate. I followed my rules. I did everything I was supposed to, and I won. Now, I only walked away with $50, but my wife said something, and my trading sister said, they both said it like, that wasn't just only $50. It was so much more than that. And it's crazy because before they even said anything to me, I knew that. I knew that for a fact. Because, yeah, it's just somehow, oh, it's just $50. No, you have no idea what that $50 did for me today. It put me back on track. It put me back in the saddle on some, yeah, I've been doing this for a minute to get it together, and that's exactly what I'm getting done. I'm doing it. I was happy about it, even sitting here looking at what price ended up finished doing. It's nice. I mean, it was still very choppy. Granted, I couldn't even trade gold today because it's not enough capital in my account to trade what I wanted to trade. So I had to go back to trading copper. I know y'all knew. Well, maybe y'all do, maybe y'all don't. But at a point in time last year or the year before last, whenever, I think the year before last, whenever I was trying to bring my account back to life, all I could trade was copper because I didn't have enough margin. But it's so different this time. I was actually just excited at the fact that I could even trade anything because I sat here and I went on a spiral for a minute like, oh my God, I should have put more money on my trading account than trying to spread my money elsewhere. But I'm not regretful for it. I'm not, because I was able to trade copper. Not only was I able to trade copper, I followed my rules. Not only did I follow my rules, I did everything to the T. I did everything how I've been back testing it, and the trade was a good trade. Good entry. Great exit, even though I didn't stay the whole time because like I've said before, copper moves just like how AU used to move, and that's okay. A chart is a chart is a chart. Even though all the practice that I have been practiced on has been gold, and just here and there with silver and nasty Nas, but really not. I don't even want to say I've been really focusing on nasty Nas. It's really just I'll look at the chart. I'm not analyzing. I'm not breaking it down. All of that. Like, I'm just looking at it and watching price and maybe plotting a point and seeing what happens. But for the most part, all I've been really focused on is gold. And that's why I say a sprinkle of silver because, they run together. And why not? Because copper runs right along with the precious metal family. But she definitely runs just a tad bit different from gold and silver. But, yeah, man, like I said, I was very grateful at the fact that I could even trade. I was so grateful that the first trade back, I actually walked away with something. It was so easy for me to take it and to be negative about it on some good. Calm down. Because if this was a trade that was to scale, the least I would have made, would have been $500. That is the least that I would have made. That was a $2,000 trade right there, sitting there right in front of me. And even that, to some people, to some, traders that's been doing it for a while, or to some entrepreneurs or whatever, investors, whatever, $2,000 is a joke. So imagine what that $50 is. But I'm telling y'all, I'm so grateful at the fact that I took that trade and I got $50 out of it. I couldn't be happier. Like, I really sat there and hyped myself up, like, not even on no cocky stuff, but like, Tab, you've been putting in the work, you've been doing it, and this is what it's going to consist of. Yes, it might be a slow process. Yes, it might be slower than what I want it to be, but I don't even care. I can trade. I think that's the first time I really said it out loud today, but it's like, I can trade. So I'm happy about it. Y'all know I've been literally just wanting to do something in the actual market to get my hands on the actual chart, pushing actual buttons. Funded myself again, and it just feels so good. It just feels so good. And it's not even on no being too cocky or trying to ride the high note. Like, I'm just, like I've told y'all time and time again, you reap what you sow. Period. So for all the work that I have been having to put in, for everything that I have been doing, for me to show up today, show up on time, and to execute, and for it to go good, it was just a good feeling. And granted, I seen where I could have made a little bit more money. It is what it is. I was comfortable with my choices. I was comfortable with my decision. I patted myself on the back for my decisions, because I really could have. I could have spiraled today, and I'm just glad I didn't. I could have hesitated today, and I'm glad I didn't. It was even a point in time where I wanted to add to my position. Now, don't get me wrong, that one I definitely could have done, but not 100%, because where I would have added to my position would have been just a tad bit in drawdown, and that's against one of my rules. You do not add to a losing trade. I don't care if I was only losing by $2. You do not add to a losing trade. I'm just so happy that I kept my head, because like I said, this is the start of a new. It sucked a little bit, but I'm just glad that I was here and I did what I needed to do. So that's really all I got, man. Be more grateful. Stop being so mad about how everything is going, because everything happens for a reason. Everything comes into alignment when it's supposed to. When I tell you, even making this video today, I was supposed to have been made y'all video, but I had so much going on today. I had a video for y'all yesterday that I didn't post because I didn't like the video. I knew I missed the video yesterday, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, so I didn't give it to y'all. And did I feel some type of way towards myself? Yes, I did. But I have been learning to give myself more of the grace that I deserve, because I do have 50 hats that I wear. And even though, it's still no excuses, I still get the things done that I need to get done. It's like the way I've been prioritizing my family, because it's just a lot. Everybody has a lot going on, and I just leave it at that. But it's like prioritizing my family, and then prioritizing my health, and then making sure that I'm getting all my other stuff done. Like, it is what it is. But I promise you, at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure that I get up here and talk to y'all and get that out, because I know that y'all need that. Because it's even today, like, I was looking for a video from one of my favorite YouTubers, and it wasn't there. And I was like, dang, bro, like, I really could have listened to him today. Like, I could have enjoyed that laugh. I could have enjoyed that storytelling. Like, so, but it is what it is. Yeah, man. I'm just saying. Like I said, I got 50 jobs, and I'm just... I'm just glad to be here doing this back on the chart. Like, I love it. It's like falling back in love with your first love. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. It's just so different all the time from demo trades. And you know, I've told y'all that. I've spoken to y'all about that. It's so different from being on a funded account, on a challenge. Like, it's just so different. It's something different about funding your own account and following your rules and making sure you don't lose your head. And like I said, yeah, it's gonna be small wins for him right now, but I promise you, I don't care how small the win is. A win is a win. And I take that because I need that right now. And I promise you, by the time I turn around, and I was avoiding that yawn the entire time. I'm tired. But as I sit here and compound these wins, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 5 trades out of the week, like, I will get to my goal sooner or later, and I will be so happy because I did it without compromising myself. I did it without getting so down on myself. I did it without breaking my rules, because like I said, I could have spiraled. I could have been on some, no, I want more. No. This is what happens. There are consequences to everything that you do. This right now, I'm living in one of my consequences. I mean, to me, it's a good one, because at least I get to do what I love to do. But had I not been greedy, had I not been hesitant, had I not been such in a rush, had I not been trying to do everything on my own, and, you know, not giving God enough credit to step in and let him do his part, there's a reaction for every action. So, and you flip it around if you want to. There's an action to every reaction. So it's like chain react. I don't know what you want. This is a chain reaction. But I am elated to be trading again. And I'll probably post this trade on my story. Not probably, I will, because I've been needing to make sure that I get back posting my stuff on Instagram too, because this is part of the journey, man. It's just a part of the journey. So that's really all I got for y'all tonight, bruh. It's really it. Be more grateful. Like I said, stop being so sad about what life got going on. Be more grateful. It's crazy because one of my favorite freaking artists dropped the album. Actually, my favorite artist dropped the album. If you haven't heard J. Cole's album lately, I don't care what you had to say about it. I'm a true North Carolinian through and through, so maybe it's a country North Carolina thing, I don't know, but that man he's different. You need to go check that out. But the other one, the Baby, man, I love Baby. He's one of my favorite rappers, and he has been for a while. And the title of his last album was Be More Grateful, and it's like, I didn't, I'm not gonna lie, I love the Baby, but I didn't even get to finish the album, and I should finish it. But I don't know how we got here. I'm starting to ramble because, like I told you, I'm tired. My wife, I literally fell asleep on the couch, and Bill was like, hey, you said you was gonna go make a video 15, 20 minutes ago. Get up. So, yeah, be more grateful, okay? Stop letting the wind take you every which way. But that's all I got for y'all. Troop shot to y'all. I appreciate y'all for always showing up. Always doing all the YouTube stuff. I appreciate y'all being on this journey with me yet again, because I'm like I told my friend, like, I'm just excited to see where this goes, and there's really no pressure on me. It is what it is, and I'm building brick by brick, and that's all I can do. So, yeah, more blessed, less stress. All licks 26. It's your girl TP Tab. I'm out.